Hey guys, I'm starting a new channel and I thought that I'd like to make my first video on my Norco Storm 9.2. First off, I want to say that if this isn't the exact model that you're looking for in the Norco Storm series, there are very minimal differences, so this will give you a good understanding of what you're looking at. For this review, I'd like to show you what the bike looks like, the first impressions when I had it, what I think of it after a week of riding, and some of the pros and cons. So first off, it has 8 gears in the rear sprocket, also known as the cogs, and then 3 in the front. So with that being said, just basic math, there are 24 gears. The front and rear derailleurs are made by Shimano, and I guess the model is Altus. These I've had no problems so far yet. They're both smooth, shift very smoothly. And the next thing I want to go over is the disc brakes. The disc brakes are such an improvement over my old bike with the ones that just go against the rims. They are made by Tektro, and I would highly recommend disc brakes because after you go on trail or whatever riding, there's so much less work to maintain and keep clean. They're a lot more reliable and just generally better off with them. This bike is also equipped with a Suntour XCT 29 100mm front suspension. It's very smooth. Like when you push down on it, it feels really nice. It has very minimal well, I want to say customization, but that's not really the word for it. Adjustability to it. I think the reasoning for that would just because Norco make a lot higher end bikes than this, so this would, well, they don't have to go all out on this. For anyone who's interested in this model, I will put a link in the description for where I got it and how much it is. Okay, next thing I want to say is how the grips are. The grips are the stock grips that I got from with the bike. I guess they're just basic Norco ones. Sorry, I'm trying to get to focus. But they're just the best grips I've ever had on my bike. I've been riding this for at least 2 to 3 hours every day, and I haven't had any blisters on my hands. So it's doing a really good job, but it might also help that I have these new gloves. I'll also put what kind they are in the description. And I guess we can move on to the pros and cons. Okay, so a couple of pros of this bike are the disc brakes for sure. Just how easy they are to maintain, adjust, and easy cleaning makes them perfect. Second one would be the front suspension. It's a hardtail, by the way, if you haven't noticed. How you can adjust it for what kind of riding, even though it can't adjust it that much, but it still helps. The last thing would be the frame. It's a relatively light frame. I mean, compared to my old bike that I was coming from, here I'll show you a video of that. This is the old bike I was coming from, a CCM Taboo. It's from the 90s, I got it from my dad. So, you know, it worked, but it's pretty much had its days done. A few of the cons for this bike would be the very hard saddle. It's terribly hard. I mean, it looks nice, but there's no cushioning at all in there. So it is not ideal for longer rides. So, well, I guess if you are using it for trails, you're not going to be sitting down the whole time. But I would suggest getting a more comfortable seat. And last, I would like to say how this is. I guess this is just from jumping the bike, how the chain smacks against there, and it leaves terrible little dents in there. I mean, some of that is mud, but those little white ones, that is chips in the paint. I'm assuming it does this because it doesn't have a gloss coat over it like most bikes do. So in the back here, I usually just wrap some electrical tape around there, or say hockey tape, and it works pretty well. You don't get the damage. And also, if say you have a bike lock and you get it muddy, it puts little scuffs in it. I can't find any examples right now, but usually you can just wipe most of it off, but some of them you can't. Okay, well, I'm coming to the end of this review, so I'll just kind of give you a walk around of how that looks. So, I guess not very good with the fence going through it, so I'll just move it. Okay, there we go, that'll do. So here's just a quick look at it. Okay guys, well thanks, I'll be back in just a bit. I'm telling you any problems that I've had in the past week. Alright, thanks. Hey guys, I'm back a week later, and I just want to let you know the changes that I've made and what I've thought about the bike. So I'll just wrap this up quickly. I changed my seat because I really didn't like the other one, how hard it was, so I used my seat on my previous bike. The gears have been working well. I still am going to get a chain cleaner and to clean the sprockets too. The suspension has been holding up pretty well. It makes somewhat of a weird sound like air escaping, but that doesn't really bother me too much. So yeah, otherwise by that it's been running great. The one other thing that I want to say about this is that they have different tire valves than most bikes. As you can see right there, you have to take that cap off, unscrew the top, and then you can use a different kind of special pump to pump it up. Okay, well thanks guys, hope you liked the video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and if you like this and I can make more, please like it, it really helps. Alright, thanks, see ya.